And getting in breaking news now, the Government of India has issued a new SOP, a new set of guidelines for government staff, especially given the number of cases that have been also detected among government staff. Now I have the circular with me, a circular that was issued by the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions of the Government of India, dated the 5th of June. The number of COVID-19 positive cases are going up, and these are some of the measures. 1. Only asymptomatic staff shall be allowed. Anyone with a mild cold or cough or fever needs to stay at home. There's at least 11 to 15, 13 in all. Let me go across to Anuj joining us with the details of the new guidelines that the government has issued for government staff. Anuj, take us through the details. This is a 13-point circular. I have that in my hand. Why don't you take us through some of the points?
Niranjan, that's the latest what we are learning. Now the Government of India is seeing the spike in number, and now the new guidelines has been given by the Government of India. This is for the staffers and the officials of the Government of India. Let me tell you some of the point which is mentioned therein. As you pointed out, this is 13-point guideline, and if you go through the points by point of this recent and fresh guideline, then the first point, if we'll go through, is only asymptomatic staff shall be allowed. Only asymptomatic staff should be allowed. Anyone with a mild cold, cough or fever need to stay at home. So this is being made in very much clear. Anyone who is suffering any kind of mild cold or fever, he also has to stay at home, no need to come to office. Whereas this has been also mentioned in the guideline. If we go to the next step, then anyone from the containment zone should stay at home, should work from home, should not come to the office. If we go further in the guideline, then this has been also mentioned that not more than 20 staff in a day. Not more than 20 staff in a day, to avoid any kind of gathering, or rather to maintain social distancing. These steps has been taken. So these are the major point which is being covered in this very guideline. Face mask and face shield have to be worn at all time inside the office premises. So that is something which is being made in very much clear, that face mask, how important the face mask is, using of sanitizer. So these all are the most important point which is there in the guideline. We'll go further in the guideline. Hand washing in every half an hour is must to prevent a spread of infection. Hand sanitizing dispenser shall be installed. So these are all the points which is mentioned in this very latest guideline to avoid any kind of spreading of infection. Yes, Niranjan.
Yeah, this is a set of guidelines that the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances has issued. It's a circular from the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. So we'll also make it available on republicworld.com, some of the details that we're putting out on the screen. On to